Hello everyone. Happy New Year. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so I'm decided to come at you. This video might be a little bit long, but I think I can get through the topics fairly quickly. Like I said, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone had a blessed and great holiday, and may your new year be prosperous. Okay, on that note, yeah, peep the bargain. That's right. Steelers, nothing has changed since the weekend. It's been a wild weekend in sports, of course. There wasn't that many surprises. I was expecting for the Giants to win, and I was expecting for the Houston thing was a little bit. It was just like a tad bit of a surprise, but not really. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how the Bengals got in the playoffs anyway, the way they played these past couple of games, but that's another subject. But I'm going to be honest. I knew kind of in a way, being banged up and everything, that if the Steelers gave up the pass, that they was going to lose the game. But I'm not going to go into that because a couple people said I made excuses about the game last night, but they were facts. So, go figure. The Saints over the Lions. I can't understand how people can say that. Okay, first of all, Lions, you went out a little classless. Everybody that beat you, do not cheat. Everybody that beat your defense gave up. Oh my God, gazillion yards, and you still expect to win. You gave up 48 points. You're not gonna win that way. Regroup. Get you some more defense because your offense is fine. Get you some more defense. Regroup. Try again, and you just gotta stop giving up so much yardage. You can win something because Matt Stafford is a good QB, and y'all work from that. Like I said, back to the Steelers game. Yeah, it hurt, but it's just football. Let's move on. Tebow played out of his mind. Props to him. The Broncos defense was excellent, but I'm going to have to go in on one of my players. Ike Taylor. I love you like a play brother. You're swagging you and all that good stuff. There was no swag in your play yesterday. None. You can't give up yardage like that. You can't be behind people. You can't be so far in front of people. You can't do it. You can't do it. Now, you're supposed to be one of the best on the team. But I tell you this, Ryan Clark was definitely missed. Mendenhall was not missed as people thought he would be because Redmond had a great game. Running game. Ben, those interceptions hurt, but you recovered and we still got in the game. It all came down to that last play when Tebow threw that pass in overtime. I never known a game to be over so quickly in OT, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's football. Let's move on. And guess what? I'm still a Steeler, regardless. The firing also in the NFL, there's been like some changes in coaches or whatever, and people are still trying to search for who's going to be their new head coach, new GMs, things of that nature. The only thing I think that really surprised me with the firing was the firing of Bill Polian. And I'm still trying to figure Bill Polian and his son, basically. And what I'm trying to figure out about Bill Polian's firing, Irsay gives me the impression he's like this control freak, like a baby Jerry Jones. He just don't be on the sideline or whatever. But he gives me that impression that he is kind of like a control freak. And I really think the firing became over the future of Peyton Manning. Are they going to stick with Peyton Manning? Maybe Irsay's like, we're going to ride with Peyton. And maybe Polian's like, yo, we need to draft Luck or RG3. We hadn't declared yet. What you waiting on, boy? But anyway, that's what I think the argument stems from. What happened with, Irsay and, and his ego. Irsay, stay off Twitter. Because you're telling too much and people are, you know, no. Twitter can sometimes help, sometimes it can hurt. And in your case, you putting your business out there, it's kind of hurting because people are writing what you're tweeting and they're taking their analysis off of what you're saying. So, chill on that, okay? Oh, before I go any further, let me give a shout out to my bros. 8-year-old undefeated North Chicago Flames, Bantam champions of 2011. Thumbs up. I see some future NFLers on the team. I watch a couple of their videos. You guys look great. Even though you're 8, you still look good. So, undefeated. That's good. So, shout out to you guys. And, you know, Auntie love you. And I think it's very cute when people encourage their kids to do something positive like that and give them positive encouragement when they win something. And that'll encourage them to keep going further. But that's a rant for another whole nother video. So, I'm not going to go there. We're talking sports. Let's go. The BCS Championship is coming up on this evening, which is January the 9th. And I want to know who you got. Of course, I got LSU winning. But the unfairness of it makes me cringe a little bit because I don't understand how Alabama get the chance to, we could try this again. And if they turn and win, that's going to be a kick in the butt for LSU. And it's not right. But, hey, whoever wins, the conference get the money anyway. So, you know, go figure. So, nobody's going out of this game broke. I don't have a dog in the fight. I might check it out, but my remote is going to be clicker, clicker, clicker on different other things. So, you know, like I said, if Bama wins, do LSU get another chance to play them again and try to get a title? No. So, like I said, it's politics. And it's about money. Not knowing, we're going to keep the money in the conference anyway. Let's move on. There's really not too much going on in the NBA. So I'm just going to touch on it just a smidgen. The Celtics, we are a playoff team. People saying that it's done for us already. No. I think when Paul comes back fully healthy, and the guys, everybody start getting in the rhythm of being back, working again, and get back in a real good basketball shape, I think we'll be fine. Shout out to the 76ers. Somebody said they were number 1 in the East. That slipped by me. I got to really catch up on my basketball now that, you know, football is almost over. I got to really dive in to my basketball because I did not know that. And I was sitting there surprised. So, shout out to the Sixers. They doing their thing. Hey, who am I to hate? Shout out to the Bobcats for beating the Knicks. I think it was on last week. But, Lord, y'all just stopped right there, didn't it? You didn't try to win no more games, did you? Got to do better. Got to do better and try to find a platform for Bismack because I think if you find the correct platform for him, he'll be an excellent defensive player. Also, Dwight Howard. Bruh. I'm going to really need you to get the mic out your face and stop talking. I'm going to need you just to play. 1 week you're saying, I don't want to be traded. Now this week you're talking about, I want to be traded. Make up your mind. Now there was a debate in the group about who was better, Bynum or Howard. Let me tell you something. On any given night, even though he is childish, he have like a childish mentality, you can get a double-double from Howard on any given night. It depends on which Dwight shows up. Bynum, you can't keep him healthy. So you do the math and you be the judge on how things, and, Bynum got his issues too of immaturity. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I got a feeling he might pull the trigger. I heard the Nets are talking to him as well as the Lakers. And I can't think of the other team right now. I'll get back to you. Is it the Mavericks? I think the Mavericks, yeah. So Cuban got rid of J.J. Barea and all, and he about to make some major moves, which they needed. Good God. You do not look like reigning champions. You do not. You do not. And speak of championships, shout out to the Tar Heels for murking everybody. Yeah. I know they play some cupcake teams. So what? Just like y'all say when y'all team win, a W is a W. And shout out to Duke. Y'all gonna have to do something about Austin. Doc, I love you, hey. But you have to have a talent with your son. Dude, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, but anyway. But we will be meeting soon. And it's gonna be Black Falcon. Oh, for those that don't know who the Black Falcon is, Harrison Barnes. Black Falcon all day. All right. I did a commentary on my blog recently about fans. Fans. And what I mean by fans, the ultimate fan, is when you stand up for your team no matter what. But sometimes fans can be hasty. They can be very, very silly, especially when their team lose. Now, take it. We had a bad game yesterday. The Steelers had a bad game yesterday. But I am not walking around here talking about, let's fire LeBeau. Let's fire Tomlin. Let's cut Ben. I hear that a lot with people with teams. And the one that recently got on my nerves really bad is the one about Cam and the Panther fan base. Shut up. Just shut up. This guy didn't have no OTAs. If you give him the chance to work out and have the proper time to establish his game, which I think he done miracles with the short time he had. He don't even know the whole playbook yet. And he still made plays and he still did great this year. But when I listen to the sports radio talk show here in Charlotte, we should have had Tebow. Bach should have been still here. You don't make any sense. Just stop it. And it's really, really irritating to hear that you're not a fan of your team. If you really duck and run or cut them off time they have a bad game or a bad season. Okay? It's just silly. And if you're not a fan of the Panthers or whatever team that you're complaining about, don't speak on it. And that's the majority of the people that are speaking on these teams. They're not fans of the teams. It's silly. Just stop, okay? Stop. Anyway, let me move on from that, because every time I think about it and how people treat their teams, or if they claim to be fans of certain teams and their opinions are asinine, it frustrates me really, really bad. It really do. You're not in the front office. You don't know what decisions these guys have to make on a daily basis to keep their jobs. Ask Polian. Ask his son. You got to agree with management. And if Cam is Richardson's guy, Hurney is not giving up nothing, because Hurney is trying to keep that job. And for the most part, honey, you did a decent job. Now, if you don't pick defense first in the draft, y'all better not pick no offense. You don't need it. Your offense is straight. You need to put your defense together. I mean, y'all need everything. Every position. You really do. So, I live here. I have to hear the sports talk radio because I love sports. And I'm really sick of these whiny fans. I am. Seriously. Okay, moving on. I want to send get well soon to Jeff Green. He had successful surgery for his aneurysm today. My prayers go up to you and your family, and I hope you get well soon, and just worry about getting better, brother. We're in no rush to get you back. Also, to Kirby Wilson, the running backs coach for the Steelers, get well soon. My well wishes go out to you and your family, and may God bless you guys, and just get well soon, because a fire is nothing simple to go through. And the man, he's in a induced coma, a medically induced coma. So, y'all, just sending out blessings to him and his family. I think I'm almost done with this video. I think I am. Oh, one more thing. This is my WTH story of the day. Delonte West was denied access to the White House for the Mavericks going to meet the president. Did you play with the Mavericks last year? Why is this a story? Last I checked, they played. You played for the Celtics last year season, didn't you? So why you felt the need that you should have access to go to the White House? This is hilarious to me. I'm trying to figure out, why is this on like every major internet front page story? Player denied access. Bruh, you didn't play with the Mavericks last year. So I guess it would be proper to invite J.J. Barea back and Tyson Chandler back from the Knicks so they can go and meet the president. I think that would be fitting because they were integral in their championship. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, this video, I said it was going to be kind of short, but it is kind of long. Leave your comments below. Favorite my video. If you have any questions or any subject you'd like for me to touch on, please hit me up in my inbox on either YouTube or Facebook, and I'll be glad to touch on any subject. Also, my blog, I'll put the links and stuff below for that. And like I said again, Happy New Year. And there's been a lot of changes in my life that changes very quickly. And it's all for good. And there's some big things coming up in 2012 for PBI. And I can't wait to show them to you. And I can't wait to present them to you. And on that note, anyway, this is not an entertainment session. This is just sports. Devout. One.